and sundry, and welcome to this evening's edition of La Théâtre de Phénix. Now, you have tuned in at a very exciting time, which is we will be finishing one of our cases. I know, very exciting. But don't worry, we will be starting our next case in the second half, because we know that you crave that hot, hot content. Now, where we left off in Turnabout Samurai, we'd seen many twists and turns. The actor Will Powers had been accused of murdering a fellow actor who played the villain on his popular television program, the Steel Samurai, Defender of Neo-Oldie Tokyo. Many twists and turns have happened since then. We've met characters such as Salmonella, Creepy Weeb, Cody Hackins, precocious 12-year-old with the voice of a Pokemon trainer, and of course Wendy Oldbag, simultaneously the worst and the best. But lately a new player has come into things, the producer, D. Vasquez. And upon discovering the story and photographic evidence of an accident that happened at the studio many years ago, D. Vasquez tried to have Maya and Phénix Wright killed, you know, like an innocent person does. Everything else will be settled in this final trial segment. So, I can tell you're excited, so let's not waste any time and get to the final segment of Turnabout Samurai. Enjoy! October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number... Oh, hey guys, it's courtroom number 4 again!
Hey! I love courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement?
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. That was very funny.
Cheese and onions, cheese and
Lawyer
onions.
looks tense.
Neville, you may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who is present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. And your shirt. If you must defecate, do it when I'm not here.
My shirt?
Oh, very well, Miss Vasquez. Needless banter is all we have in this court, but please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay!
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
That lawyer's going to take that lady's pants down.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me, roughly from behind. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks from the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you.
The van. It was a rockin'. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over.
I don't understand that innuendo.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it! Battle, I mean.
I entered the trailer a little of the meeting, began at 12 and sharp, and the was a rehearsal afterwards, so into Studio 1, and this is beneath me.
Objection! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak? But I say you did not.
This is not the bombshell you think it is.
It is.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this. I've kept this plate.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Easy now.
You're a large bone.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Oh, love that van. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone?
Jaw strength.
I think I know how. And let me think about it. This is my answer. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
She likes her steak well done.
Don't we all?
I'm more of a medium rare man. I mean, I see. I see. Then what was Ms. Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honour? And let me have a think about it. And this is my answer. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
God, oh my God.
That wasn't
Bloody
obvious
hell.
at all.
And what does that
Shouldn't I?
mean?
He's a lovely man.
Order! Order! Are you saying,
Yes, Your Honour. That's what I'm saying. As Miss Vasquez, do pardon me, as Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it.
Not again.
I've got energy.
You killed him with your own hands.
All right.
Ooh.
Makes more sense now that I think
Hands.
about it.
Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
He'll need
You're
it.
gonna need it.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature.
With incredible top energy.
How could I possibly use that big, heavy spear as a weapon?
I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ah. You see?
Yes. Do I see? However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
Oh, blimey.
What the
My
hell
whole
is
sense of
going on
reality is
now?
falling apart.
What is the meaning of all this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon, and I'm going to give you a present. Take that. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
No, not so fast.
Oh, very good.
Thank you. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady.
Oh, God.
Cherry hair.
If you say her name 3 times, she appears. Let's move on.
She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible
That tape's really good at fixing things.
for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Oh, blimey, I never thought about my chest so
Nice,
much.
I love the lighting.
Oh, order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Thanks, Ruffles. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
You've done it before.
You sure would.
What's
Absolutely all the
Absolutely,
time.
completely, yeah.
Precisely the question we're asking.
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then.
Right, let's get my rucksack here. And it's in the next section of the rucksack. Here it is.
Ooh.
Take that. Look at this photo. Pass that up to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Handy ladder there.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
Oh, is that the
I
victim or
love
the
the
killer? I
colours.
can't remember.
Self, order. Cripes. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago.
Christ!
There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't a surprising bit.
This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
Stop getting lost in his eyes, Edgeworth. Look at the photo.
Oh, yes. What? Are you saying?
Yes, I'm saying. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Dramatic pause.
Dun dun
Oh
dun.
my God, this is absolutely...
Thought that was a long
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
pause.
scared.
Guy when
Gavel,
you need him.
gavel. Mr. Wright, continue,
I will.
please.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder.
Is it? What?
Oh,
Miss D. Vasquez, I'm setting a scene. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it.
What, on the stairs?
Exactly. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
5 years ago.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
It's more of a sort of coincidence.
Oh ho! Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
Not if you want any decent women characters.
You deny that was. Let me say that again. I'm just so excited. You deny that what I say is true.
For God's
I'm
sake,
very
pull
good
yourself
at
together,
English.
man.
Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say.
MC Hammer's dead.
Yet, the body was found. Look, you've done it to me now, I can't read.
I do apologise.
The body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. And you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
The break-in, the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
How did she?
I'm
Let me have a
waiting.
think. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
What, like her feet?
In my
Exactly.
teeth. For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes.
And yet she did it anyway.
And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Right. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One and used the studio van to do it. It's a lovely van.
Oh,
Not the
I
fuck
love that
van.
van.
Carrying a body in a van.
Gavel, gavel.
Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. We've relived this enough. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Oh!
I have an objection. Hold on, Wright. Tighter. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of course, Salmonella has to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burnt it in that small incinerator. You see it? Yeah. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
That wouldn't be difficult.
I lose. You win. It was fun.
A win?
Oh, believe in yourself, Phoenix.
What happens next? We have another recess? Or...
What?
Don't me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
I lost. Something like that. I don't know. Like your favourite ice cream.
I just said that. And it's chocolate.
But wait, hang on. So you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you?
You were the one pushing that theory.
I was, wasn't I? You killed Jack Hammer.
What is going on?
What?
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only the possibility. Aren't you a lawyer? Proof is another thing altogether.
First year philosophy students.
You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Oh, she's really got him on the ropes there, the woman.
I've ever seen.
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? My thoughts exactly.
Of course. It's as the witness says.
Somebody get him water, he's thirsty as hell.
I'm better now. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. But there's no proof. I'm the prosecutor.
Huh? Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
Ugh! What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? All I'd tell you is that the prosecutor looks like a wedding cake being eaten by a couch cushion.
Oh.
I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright.
Words can hurt.
I've already said all there is to say. Mic drop. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! To come so far, only to fail.
Why is he just staring at the witness?
Why is he just staring at the witness?
It's a
really
good question.
weird.
Guilty or not? What?
Seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez.
You didn't expect this, did you, sons of bitches?
No, I mean, yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor, but, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I see. Very well.
Aha! Your Honor, I thought of something. I request that the witness testify again.
You're the prosecutor, are you not, Ruffles?
I'm morally gray.
Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
You look like the badger here, lady. I just want to hear your testimony again.
Woodles. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor?
Increasingly, no. I mean,
I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
I liked them. They were fun.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Where she got that elegant headscarf. I mean, well, yes. Indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. Caveat emptor. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. Can you see how fast I'm pulling this out of my ass?
After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows?
Is it because he likes you?
Maybe. He probably realised she did it too.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a mate.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth.
I was with Sal and old Berger, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, old Berger, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home, played with my cat, did a little ketamine.
I see no issues raised by this testimony.
What about the cat?
Enough of that.
Cat.
What's cat?
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick. We're close. Real close. Also, what's ketamine? She may
Never
be
you
acting
mind.
tough. Oh, okay.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Is it? Oh, never mind. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter, I think. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Smashing. Right. Do you want to swap places? You seem to be better at this than I am.
I
No,
like
I
her.
think I'll
She's
leave you to it,
dark.
actually, currently.
I was with Sal and old Berger, the security lady, and there was an assistant there too. No, wait, no, I'm not doing this again. Not for a third time. Silence. We're all going to sit here in silence. That's what's going to happen.
The script and your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. I'll press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that murder, I guess, yeah.
Well, very well, Mrs. Vasquez. Please continue.
Me again. Hello, surprise. Your Honor. I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Yeah, that's right, me.
Huh?
Think.
I'm going to break out the synth for this guy. He seems cool.
Okay, thanks, Gary. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring out the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? He would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Oh my god! Oh, he's
Oh my
he's-
god! I can't believe he's.
Order!
Who's the
Order!
prosecution again?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Hmm.
What you have just said is a reasonable observation.
Why, thank you.
However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
My ethical conflict, my series arc. You're welcome. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here.
Unrequited lover.
But now listen. Now, Ms. Vasquez. So I've been hot under this ruffled collar. Do you have an explanation?
I believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So, the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this?
Kangaroo.
Where?
No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Oh, I was supposed to say that the first time.
Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny?
Not that kind of funny, Phoenix.
I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured.
Phoenix,
The suspense.
what's going on?
Oh,
Who was it?
Stage fright, the little love.
Okay. Well, just you take your time, buddy. Whenever you're ready.
Phoenix, you okay?
Phoenix,
Nick?
I'm here to support you, Phoenix.
This is
Nick?
It's all gonna be
utterly
okay.
fascinating. Does he always do this?
He's just frozen in place and blinking. This is... What the
I've-
hell is going on?
I've seen him do this once or twice, but usually because he was like speaking to my dead sister. It's a thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that only raises further questions.
I always knew I should have taken to the law.
It's quite a blast, I must say.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Are we
Oh,
here? I'm
thank God.
so sorry about that, Your Honor. I was just asleep. It was Will Powers.
Can you feel your left arm?
Little Powers?
Oh, Will Powers.
God, it was left away.
Oh, thank goodness he woke up.
Gavel! Mr. Wright, I mean, explain yourself.
So sorry, Your Honor. Yes. Sorry, I'm just. I'm going to stand at this bit of the court. Yes.
Do you
Mr.
know what
Hammer
day it
straightening
is?
his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
They all look alike to me. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would you tell the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? me have a think. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah.
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have been after he put on the steel samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the steel samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that steel samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Oh my!
I still keep thinking she's talking about MC
What on
Hammer.
earth is going on?
Neville, order! Order! I will have order, please.
Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
10 habits of highly effective people. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive.
I've heard that's how these things work.
Yes, me too. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as Miss Vasquez's motive in the murder. Just get it out of my pocket. Take that. This is my proof, a piece of paper. Oh,
This
sorry,
is-
it's a photo, yeah.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder.
He's got deep pockets.
I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
Ooh.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
Don't try and get in on the metaphor.
You guys are deep in wordplay.
Just trying to play along.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly. It was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
I know, the writing. Shameful.
At least he was working.
One moment, Mr. Wright.
Tell me about it.
We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around.
Do you understand object permanence?
Sorry, who said that? I wasn't turned in your direction. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I'm a ghost. I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me.
You're a right heinous cow, though.
I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Moo.
Mr. Wright? Please explain Ms. Vasquez's motive for murder. Mr. Wright?
Oh god,
Oh,
he's
no,
gone
he's-
again.
Has he
He's
done
got
it
it.
again?
Oh dear.
I'm really
She
quite
had
worried.
no
I mean,
motive, Your Honour.
He-
Oh,
there we
he
go.
said
He's
it.
back. Oh, thank god, okay. Worried.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
Ooh.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? Oh, it's me again. What?
Oh, it's like they say motive.
Ooh,
feel like all the lawyers are spacing
gavel,
out.
gavel.
Your Honour,
Yes?
Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask?
What purpose?
I'll tell you. To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. So, you did it, didn't you?
yes. I am guilty, in the sense that I'm innocent. It was me, protecting myself legally.
Someone call an ambulance.
Jesus Christ, the blood!
There's blood everywhere. We're too late.
My legs! I can't feel my
Oh,
legs!
Miss Vasquez!
Where's my mother?
What? What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs.
Oh, God! Jeez!
Manuel.
Manuel!
Man!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
Oh, not Manuel!
Manuel made delicious chili con carne!
It was an accident.
It was not an accident. That recipe was handed down from his grandmother.
Oh god, it
Mr.
was so
Hammer is
delicious
doing an
with the
action
beans.
scene and
Manuel.
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez.
I'm entitled to a 5-minute union break now.
No unions.
Please don't die. Manuel, please. We wanted your chili for potluck on Friday.
Exactly
I
what
love
it
the
was.
chili recipe.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. You've proven my total innocence. I lose. Again.
God, she actually admitted it, the bare cheek.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. Still calling me
I see.
Ruffles.
Yes, but that's fair. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
You're a bit of a prick, aren't you?
Look, you asshole, don't let me come up there and beat you viciously around.
Yes, you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. Gosh, it's ashes in my mouth. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Confetti cannon!
That's my favourite, thank
In the
God.
classroom.
Oh,
Devil!
Take the judge's house.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Did somebody say pool party?
Pool party, pool party.
Pool
October
party.
20th,
Pool party.
1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. But wasn't it courtroom number 4? Nothing makes sense anymore. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vesquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Tell me! Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Well, let me have a think about that. I'll show him some evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Take that! It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
There's no need to yell.
Sorry.
Because I was the Steel Samurai?
Because you were the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in a kids' show. And as the villain to boot.
Actually, villain roles are normally more nuanced, but okay, never mind.
The kids loved the Steel Samurai. And so, he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me that he hated me to my face. I would have changed places with him anytime.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and just bro down. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
He's standing right behind him, isn't he?
That's right, here I am.
Whoa! Ah!
Say something, right?
I'm giving up on you.
Go away, Gary!
I'm not good at small talk. So let's just get right down to it. This
Okay,
conversation,
kind
I
of-
mean.
Right. Kind of shows her. What?
What?
That was too bad, Edworth.
You're babbling, right? Have you had a stroke? You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No. I really want to thank you. Thank you, Gary.
Romantic synth.
The squares would have gotten away if he hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth.
I know who you are. You tried to make
Oh.
sure I got a lethal injection.
Yes, I remember now. I'm a big fan of your work, surprisingly, however, Mr. Powers. It would have been my
Liar.
pleasure to kill you. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Unnecessary feelings.
Here it comes. I'm gonna say it. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Damn it, Miles, you had your chance.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Rightio. See you, Miles.
Bye.
Mr. Wright, seems like there was some, sexual tension. Is this guy your friend? But is he also a friend of my friend Dorothy?
What? Friends? As if it's enemies to friends to lovers, not just enemies to lovers. They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick?
Yeah. Rivals. For now we are. I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
Many, many things. And so the curtain closes on another trial.
Aren't you
They're
gonna
holding
answer
out on
me?
us. Unbelievable.
Such slash bait, it's ridiculous.
I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago.
I'm rock hard. This is awful.
It was the talk of the town.
Why don't you kiss?
Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change.
Actually, I'm done for the kissing as well. Do that bit.
They went back to making kids shows again.
Aww.
Nick? This is it? The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, fine, I'll do it.
I hear old Baget's playing the princess.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Sorry, never mind.
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
Right, pool party at mine. We know-
So, a very exciting chapter as we close this particular case, Turnabout Samurai, but as we all know, a good lawyer's work is never completely done. We're going to take a brief 5-minute soft 5, hard 5 intermission, and we will be right back with case number 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. And maybe we'll find the answer to things. When did they meet? Miles and Phénix. Will any case ever be resolved in a succinct and viable manner? And when will those two kiss, for the love of God? It is steamy. I'm sorry. I'm getting worked up. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Welcome back, all and sundry, to La Théâtre de Phénix. Now, in the famous words of the band Blue, sorry seems to be the hardest word. But also, goodbyes are harder. You see what I did there? It was clever. Now, as we enter our 4th case, and the final case if you're going by the Game Boy Advance release, we shall see many twists, many turns, many friendships restored, many relationships shattered. Who knows what will happen in the alternatively spiraling case of Turnabout Goodbyes. This is very close to my heart. I hope you like it. Turnabout Goodbyes.
It's been what? 15 years?
About that.
About
yes.
that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait.
You can't imagine how much I've suffered.
You suffered?
And now, the perfect opportunity presents itself. At last, I shall have my revenge!
What?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Oh. But... No. It's me!
December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Yeah. Hey, Nick! You know if there's any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Huh? Is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Aw, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. That famous phrase. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea.
So much for the rushing spring waters.
Next in the news. I know we haven't picked a title yet. A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy. It's a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, I get it.
Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. It's dead air.
How dare you?
Boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
Nick,
Yeah?
the water pressure is kind of low in that shower that we have in our office.
Right. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you just go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick.
Apparently, ESP is no aid in detecting sarcasm.
We interrupt the news to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder?
Gourd? Gourd Lake again?
The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. 24.
Get your hands off me,
we
you
got
apes.
that right? 24. Because he seems all... Okay, 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecution attorney known for his skill and connections.
Get your hands off me! I went gray prematurely! Ugh.
He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? At 11.
Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick?
Yipes! Maya!
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
And never call here again, you filthy pervert!
Hey!
We've got bigger things to worry about than that.
He was pretty big.
They arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick.
Right, let's head to the detention centre.
December 25th. Merry Christmas! Detention Center Visitors Room.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, right? Haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah!
Merry Christmas to me, I guess.
Huh? Hey, Edgeworth, come back. Where's he gone?
What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he is in detention.
Meh.
They made it in right lines.
Were you in a good mood when you were here?
So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney wallowing in his own filth. Then laugh, damn your eyes. Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears.
I can do both.
Edgeworth? We don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Yes, you do.
Actually, he's right.
I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me like this. Like this.
Hey, I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to see you either. Look, believe me.
Stop lying to yourself.
Edgeworth, tell me what happened.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh, we're gonna help you. That's what.
No. Help me. You. Don't be ridiculous.
Sorry?
You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Sure, you beat me in each of them, but
Hey!
sure, you got lucky and won all 3, to repeat myself. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. I'm 24. Can you imagine how many trials I've overseen?
Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Oh, why am I always the one who has to get angry?
You've got to get mad.
I'm going to ask about Gord Lake. The murder took place at Gord Lake, correct?
Yes. Late. Last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the court.
Wow, you read my thoughts.
Oh, yes. I beg your pardon.
No, that's good. You
I'm
answered
very
my
perceptive.
questions.
I'm extremely perceptive.
You're a
Do
good
you have
lawyer.
like ESPN or something?
Let's not dig into that too deeply.
Listen, Edgeworth,
What?
why were you down there?
I see no need to tell you. I can read your mind after all.
It's true.
Mr. Edgeworth. You didn't really.
Gordy.
Huh?
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy?
Yes, Gordon Brown, the former Prime Minister. Who do you think I mean?
What is a Gordon Brown?
I'll tell you what that's later. It's anyway. It's right. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? So basically, he was a bold Prime Minister. I'll explain in the car.
Was he like really smiley and nice? Or did
In
he
his
sit
way.
in front of like weird fridges with yogurt?
He was an underrated statesman. Your attorney's badge?
Edgeworth, let me defend you.
All the way to the bedroom.
Heyo.
Ha. Ha ha. Good one, right. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
Give it a minute.
I like a challenge.
Well, what do you mean by that?
You know what I mean.
You know.
Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt and nothing else? Never.
What?
He is perceptive.
Oh God, I'm so overcome with emotion. My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down.
What?
Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe it.
Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this.
Well, that was cryptic.
See
Bye then,
ya.
I guess.
December 25th. Merry Christmas. Gord Lake Park. Entrance.
This is where it happened?
Yeah. Gord Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey! Isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal, There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
Sorry, sir, nothing.
You idiot, Droopy! The trial's tomorrow! We need clues on the double!
But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who...
Shut up, you no-good dog! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do.
That's police brutality.
I mean, it's police on police brutality, so just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits. Dogs. Ha! Ah!
Eek!
Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts.
Right, it's Phénix, right? Will he ever learn my bloody name?
Felix, right. And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Well, yes, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Anything you need. You ask me anything you want. Bring it!
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say.
Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened to you?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No.
Wow. Okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer.
Head in the... What?
Never mind. I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other one of those men with a pistol. Bam!
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
A cop then arrived on the scene and arrested him.
How did he get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
A witness?
A witness.
A witness?
A witness.
A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
You're a bad police officer.
Get out of here, Droops.
Right! Who cares what the witness says?
Yeah.
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no!
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. Hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are.
At least I am.
Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. You defend him and you lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, a case against him is, well, it's pretty solid.
I suppose it would be if they have a witness.
Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too!
Everyone else has.
Shut
Troops,
up.
if I have to tell you again, remember the Steel Samurai. Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent, and then there was the moment in the lobby with the sexual tension.
I know, especially that last bit.
Sexual
I went to
tension.
Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. The beautiful fool. Especially not us, he said.
What? What? That doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the Steel Samurai case. He kept saying, right, over and over.
I was there.
Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Oh, it is. Oh, neither am I.
Why wouldn't he want your help?
Because he's bad at the law?
Hey, can you please fuck off?
I don't get it.
Who was this witness?
Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only that one witness?
Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas, Gumshoe.
Merry
Christmas, Mayor.
everybody.
Still, we're being thorough.
Merry Christmas, you bastard.
I'll see you in court.
One random Irish guy.
Hey, you never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What with everybody saying Merry Christmas all the time? What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. He's just over there.
Oh, Merry Christmas, little girl!
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? What do you want now? Forgot? What? What? You find something?
No, sir. I checked under this rock, but it might be under another rock. But there
Leave
was
no
a call
stone
from the
unturned.
precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
Never mind that now. Have a satsuma, young lad.
Get out of here, Santa. A briefing?
Hey.
Oh.
Right. I'm off. I love a briefing. Oh. So, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. Santa's here, and now he's gone, and now I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back?
Funny you should ask.
Well, yeah. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get time, drop by the precinct.
This is a massive violation of protocol.
Hey, I said fuck off.
We can't talk more. We can't talk more here, because this droopy guy's right up my ass. But we can talk more there, pal.
I'm going through some stuff right now.
Merry Christmas, Droopy. Here's a brand new kennel.
Oh, thank you, Santa.
You're not coming back, Detective.
Probably not, pal.
So, what should we do with...
If you have any more questions,
That's the one.
right. Yeah. Why don't, No, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. It's not something you would know as someone who lives in this town. Come down and see me anytime.
Oh, thank you, Detective. Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Why?
We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal.
Sure,
you got
I
my
have to
permission.
disagree in the strongest
Droopy,
terms.
Droopy, down.
Mate.
Bad dog,
Droopy, let's go for a lovely eggnog.
Okay, Santa.
You know,
Oh,
Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah. I don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now, let's get investigating.
Right, let's move through the gate to that park.
December 25th. Merry Christmas. Gourd Lake Public Beach.
Merry Christmas, Japan or America.
Wowzers. I can't believe I said that out loud. This is Gourd Lake.
Yep. Pretty crappy, right? I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand.
Samurai dogs.
I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know.
Nope.
We literally watched it last week.
Oh, that thing. Oh, yeah, Christ, I forgot. Right, let's have a look here. Let me put my X-ray glasses on.
Huh. Someone left one of these poppers here. You know, you pull a string.
I wouldn't, not here, not with children around. And it goes pop, yeah. I know the ones, yeah, those specific ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, it might be a clue. Let's take it. Let's take the poppers.
They are fun. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop it, right?
Was it that obvious?
Can see it in your eyes. A popper. I think I'll take it. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh. Hang, where'd it go?
I already put it in my pocket.
Right, let's have a look here. You know what? I think we'll move. And let's move to the Lake Woods.
December 25th. Merry Christmas. Gourd Lake Woods.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got...
Well, they do have guts, you're right. Camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, They might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. And we'll just wander over there. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must be taking pictures when triggered by a noise.
Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, hi, I'm Nick.
You've been practicing.
Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hi, I'm Nick.
Better.
Huh. Nick.
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken.
Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. I don't know.
Well, what then? I know.
The party popper? Oof.
Yep. It responded.
Yo! Hey, you, get your hands off of that.
Eek!
What in the Sam Hill on Christmas morning? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film.
What? Huh? Sorry.
Sorry's mighty nice, but it don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs, little girl shouting about a Nick?
I'll pay you back.
What were y'all thinking, setting up a party popper in a place like this? This is no place to do poppers. What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin and I talk like this. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are.
Nick, help!
And who are you now? Her chaperone?
No, rather, we're sort of, friends, yeah.
Just figure out what y'all are gonna say, what y'all are to each other, and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should, pay her for the film.
Watch it.
Yes, Mum. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, you should
that's
be
all right,
crying.
Maya. No, this is my badge. Do you like it?
Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
Mine looks like a shortbread. I'm a lawyer.
What's shortbread? Y'all
Oh,
ain't
it's
gonna
delicious.
try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know, I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you.
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard.
Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. You're Southern. I'm from the West Coast.
Yeah, well, never you mind about no culture gaps, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you.
It does, actually. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I think I'll be okay.
Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta, because that's my name, as I said. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you.
Right, let's have a chat with Lotta.
Oh yeah, well, when was that murder, anyway? I ain't seen much television lately.
It happened late in the night of Christmas Eve. So yesterday.
The Christmas Eve that was yesterday's Christmas.
That's the one, yeah.
That Christmas Eve.
A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Well, let me see. Let me think with my arms crossed for a minute. A boat, you say? A boat by the lake? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. Don't ask why I say things that way or talk about choking mules.
So, what is it you do, Lotta?
Apart from choking mules.
Me? I said don't talk about that. Y'all don't really want to know that, do you?
Oh, we do.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna fold on that completely real quick U-turn from me. I'm a research student at County U, right in the heart of the heartland.
Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U.
I'm still here. Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
Huh? Oh, yeah. So I hear.
So, when did you come up here?
Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago, because I've been watching it for 3 days.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell y'all that already? Are you listening? Meteors! Meteor showers.
Falling stars?
That's quite a camera you got there.
Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen.
Isn't that where they make knives?
So, what's that device you have stuck to the camera?
Huh? Device?
It started moving all by itself when I fired my party popper.
Oh, that triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds, like someone doing poppers. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now.
A programmable camera? Neat!
What, you just
Cool, we're
took
just
my
going to nick your
camera?
camera. Yeah.
Really? That's how the justice system
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a lawyer with a shortbread badge.
Of course.
But don't worry, we'll give you a present. Lotta,
Yeah? What's this present?
so your camera, I'll just give that back to you. It triggers on loud explosion noises.
Ayoop.
Ayoop indeed. Actually, the victim in the case we researched, well, he was shot with a pistol.
A pistol?
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper here?
I mean, I guess it would a bit.
Your camera, didn't it get a picture of the murder, did it? Oh, it didn't. Yeah, sorry. I phrased that terribly.
Oh, hey, I just had a thought. Y'all are pretty bright.
Thank you very much. Huh?
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. See if there are murders on it.
It would have been a photo taken last night.
I checked them once. I don't remember if there was anything on them, though. My memory's not good. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yee-haw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, we will. Thanks, Lotta.
Yeehaw. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later?
All right, we'll move. Probably going to take her hours to sort that out. Right, we'll go. And the benches again. Let's go to the entrance. And let's move again to the Criminal Affairs Department.
December 25th. Merry Christmas. Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Merry Christmas, Police Department. Here's a brand new badge for you, Stephen, and a brand new gun for you, Mary.
Oh, just what I... Oh, this is a great
I still
Christmas.
haven't got a present. Huh. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting.
Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting, for better or worse.
I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet?
Oh no. Still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word.
So, how did the meeting go?
I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer.
Well, yeah, that's true, actually.
You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me or that guy over there. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't be hiding it.
Should you really be talking to civilians, sir?
Troopy, but I mean, that's the kind of guy that Edgeworth is. Why can't anyone else see that, Troopy?
I feel you have a lot of pent-up rage that you're channeling towards me.
So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled, and it's pretty much just Droopy here that thinks that's what's going on.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting.
Please don't tell Droopy.
Please
don't tell
right
Droopy.
next to you, sir.
Hey, can you please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll go.
See you, Drew.
And, could you do me a favor? Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs your help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, still here, huh?
How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two.
Aw, that's so cute.
That is quite nice.
We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty, every time, and he always smells of rosemary. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man, woman, or thing. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn the trust that he places in us.
Huh, I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man that you can trust. And you have my word on that.
I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Oh, sweet. Right, let me just pop that in my pocket. Thank you.
Nick?
Huh?
Can you show me that photo of the victim?
Here it is.
That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. He kind of looks like Alan Rickman.
He kind of does.
I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
A very
when I watched
long
Harry
time
Potter.
ago.
I thought I heard his voice.
Right, we're going to head off. See you, Gumtoo. See you, Stephen and Mary.
Gumtoo?
Sorry, Gumshoe.
Electric Boogaloo.
Take care, Felix.
December 25th. Merry Christmas, Scored Lake Woods.
Hey, y'all.
Lotta!
Wait up a sec. We got bingo.
Bingo?
My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night.
Hey!
This is them. Why don't you take a look?
Wait!
See? He's shooting him with that pistol in this blurry image that's not very clear.
Well, you're right. It's not very clear. It looks like that, yes.
But you can't really tell who that is shooting.
Well, put a damper on my picture. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. And don't ask me how I know about bullfrog strangling, but you know. Seeing these photos reminded me of something.
What?
I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness, but my memory's bad.
What?
Are you serious?
Of course I am.
How do you forget? I mean, never mind.
Y'all reckon I should tell the cops?
I reckon no.
What's that? Now, don't y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just because you speak the lingo? Like, no. I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. I'm sure I don't need it later.
Oh, thank you. Wait, Lotta!
What? Look, can't you see I'm kind of busy?
Tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice and America, and that means the cops.
Yikes.
I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Don't ask how I know about that.
Lotta!
Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or, okay, that might be the other way around. No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn!
She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow, Boxing Day. And that photo's in my pocket.
Merry Boxing Day, everyone. Oh, sorry, too early. Goodbye.
That's right. See you, Santa. Right, let's
Hey,
go to that
Santa, I
beach.
still haven't got a present.
That's
Aw.
December
because you were
25th.
bad.
Merry Christmas, Gord Lake Public Beach. Lovely snack stand.
Huh, looks like the police have given up on their questioning.
Hey!
Ah! I thought Santa left. Nick!
Wait, that's not me.
I think Nega Santa is mad at you.
Huh?
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick? You know this other Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick? Hey, I see the connection.
Yeah, but a lot of people, a lot of kids at school did as well. Don't be ridiculous.
Dude, it's me.
Larry! What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates. You know, my girl Kianci deserves the best.
Kianci? Not another model, I hope. Oh,
Kianci's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, "You go, girlfriend," you know? She bought this costume for me.
that's great, Larry. Really great, mate.
Wow, a Santa costume? She must be really nice. Is she just like into you dressing up as Santa?
Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your,
She's 17, mate. Not my... What? Oh, no. She's not. No.
God.
I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Always.
Sister. Wow, Nick. Must be tough. Working 9 to 5 on Christmas Day, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Sounds great.
Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening.
I am.
Why would I not be worried?
Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. You work here. Have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiancé, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Ugh.
Huh?
I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya.
No. It's just Nancy's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot.
A model? I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow.
Huh. Neat.
The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa. Nick. Took me a sec. I mean, it took me a few seconds to realize what you just said, but you don't mean that Miles Edgeworth, old Edgy?
Yeah. He's a murder suspect.
Whoa. Murder?
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What? Tell me about the dogs.
Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Well, why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Oh, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs.
Ouch.
The samurai thing was Kianzi's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. And that she was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Yeah. Now the kids, they can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Ooh.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news on Christmas Day?
The big news?
Yeah. Gordy.
Gordy? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah. Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Yeah.
Wow. I never knew.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like his father.
Like his father?
Yeah. Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer?
Yeah.
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edge has got a proboscis on his knee?
Bruh. No. He's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. They stand opposite each other.
Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were, like, unable to defend themselves or something. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to a society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick?
Nick? What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here. It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy.
Monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster, a real monster, as opposed to the ones that we just see in court.
That's true. Yeah, that's probably just a log or something, right? A weird periscopy type thing. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion. Followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you?
Sure. No problem. That'll be $1 million.
1 million?
Grow up, Larry. No, let me add that to me pocket. Right, see you, Larry.
He's weird.
He is a bit. You know, Beyonce isn't real.
Really?
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me, apart from your friend Larry. Could you show me that autopsy report once more?
Go.
Hey! I remember now! This guy! This is a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait! You mean Grossberg's office?
Right! That guy!
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Well, let's head there now.
December 25th. Merry Christmas. Grossberg Law Offices.
I'm very unwell.
Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
You're Mia's something, Maya something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes. Phénix Wright.
Aha, and you're
You're mere something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yeah.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know?
Oh, we've got different cup sizes.
Yeah. I'm being quite creepy about this, but it takes me back nonetheless. It takes me back. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Yeah, you probably
Not really,
don't. It's
mate.
quite an obscure reference. I'm sorry about that.
Mr. Grossberg, sir.
Yes. I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything. Right, let's give him a present. It's been a while.
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before.
Die Hard, Harry Potter franchise, Love Actually.
I'm very unwell.
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this man is Miles Edgeworth. This is the man that Miles Edgeworth shot.
Right, I'll take that, pop that back in my pocket.
You're always rummaging around in your pockets, sir.
I am indeed. Do you want a chewing gum?
Do you know what? I've just got up. My breath is powerfully awful.
It is, like a strong Listerine. Look, who is this Hammond guy, anyway?
Mr. Hammond. I've swallowed my gum. Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
Right. That case?
Yes. The DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember.
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed.
I never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
And then the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, well, quite. Yes.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it. Huh.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait. What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait. This is a photograph of my mother.
And I'll just take that and pop that in my pocket again.
Why do you have a photograph of my mother?
We have no time for that now. We have to go to the detention
you're
centers.
leaving.
See ya!
December 25th. Merry Christmas. Detention Center, Visitors Room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time.
Edgeworth, your voice has changed. Are you alright?
Going through some stuff right now.
Fair enough. Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Cheers, Gary.
Just happy to help out, mate.
You're the best bailiff there is. Edgeworth?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet
You
you've
work
made
fast.
incredible progress in your investigation.
Yes, we have.
I'll
We're a good
admit it.
team.
I'm impressed. And horny, right?
Hey, I'm right here.
Maya.
You were always single-minded in your work, though. No time for
Oh.
any distractions. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
Remember that Monopoly game back in '98? Yeah. We were there for 5 days. Look, about the DL6 incident.
Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all.
Christ.
My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gord Lake murder?
Correct.
That spirit medium. That was my mom.
What? You mean you're... I just need to brood for a second.
No, that's fine.
It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. Merry December 28th.
Indeed. Boxing Day.
December 28th? But Boxing Day is the 26th.
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
What?
Nick? What does that mean?
When a case statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
Right, let's give him a present to cheer him up. How about that lake photo?
Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth? Did you shoot him?
What do you think? Right?
Well, I don't think you're the kind of point a gun at anyone type of person, no.
Buy a guy a drink first.
Yes, you do.
I don't understand. You're gonna have to explain that one later. So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. In the famous words of the philosopher Shaggy, he wasn't me.
Let's give him another present. Oh no, actually, let's have a chat with him.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now, which is as good as dead. I'm 24.
Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. Being 50 and all. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case and being 50.
So, was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps.
I'd rather not talk about it. Brooding. Right?
Yeah?
It pains me to ask you this now.
I know. You want us to defend you.
Wow, wind fully out of my sails. Yes. Will you?
Ah, who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back? For what?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Ever. Even though I want to.
Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Not Droopy. I fucking hate that guy.
So do I. Oh my
He's the
god.
worst. Alright, pop that in my pocket then. Well, I guess we should, What's that?
Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's calming down. Ooh, whew. That was scary.
Huh? Huh? Well, where's Edgeworth?
There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Right, so we're moving Criminal Affairs Department.
December
there's
25th. Merry Christmas. Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Hello, Mary and Stephen.
What's going on here?
Eek!
Well, what's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal?
Lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses? I mean, this droopy guy, he's like a dog with a bone.
I always get my man. Always.
You keep giving him witnesses. I mean...
Yeah, tracked.
You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal?
No, not at all. Just, I mean, well, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
Excuse me? You trying to say something about the way I does my jobs?
No, sirs. Right, better give him a present. Cheer him up. Look what I've got here.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll just rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then.
Good luck, pal. Hey. You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat, get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder.
It just said that.
I know. I like repeating things. He was never that scared of them when we were in school. Then again, I was only in the same classroom for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Well, I knew he became a lawyer.
Well, a very exciting beginning to our next case. Now, we will be back next week, of course, with the continuing chapters of everything, but I think it's time for the digital curtain call, where we praise everybody for their exceptional performance, and people can get their plugs out of the way. Scott, who plays Phénix Wright, has no plugs because he's not got anything on. Is that right, Scott?
That's absolutely right. Just want to apologise to people listening in that first half, and I disappeared off the face of the earth for about 30 seconds. Wi-Fi issues is
Exactly.
that, but thanks for listening.
Exactly, yeah, it's a very silly thing. Moving on to our incredible Maya. Hannah, plugs.
Hiya, I am a part of a company called Adventurers Wanted, and if you tune in on the 5th at twitch.tv/adventurers250, I believe, then you can catch quite a few of us working together to help create a fantastic live play Dungeons and Dragons show. We are about halfway through our adventure and having an absolute blast. But apart from that, please find me on Twitter at ColorOutLoud. And if you are a casting director and watching this, hi, I'm an actor.
Yay! David, who has our incredible gumshoe, some killer line deliveries tonight. David, do you have any plugs?
The pathos of this guy. Yes, I am one of the adventurers that are wanted, along with Hannah and Griff. And Chloe, in fact. So we will see you live for Adventures Wanted on the 5th, I believe. And other than that, you can catch me currently reading Wind in the Willows at 5:30 every day except Sunday, chapter at a time. And once we've done that, we're going to go through another book. I'm not going to stop until they let me out of this house. So thanks a lot, everyone, and bye.
It was lovely to see the return of Larry Butts. Jeremiah did an incredible job. Looking forward to seeing more of Larry in the coming weeks. Jeremiah, any plugs?
I have no plugs apart from electrical plugs in my house.
That is fair.
Plugs.
That is more than fair. Speaking of returning characters, Marvin Grossberg came back, and with him was Angus Dunnican. Angus, plugs, please.
Hello there. Well, as always, I am a player and producer on Chaotic Adequate, which is another Dungeons and Dragons based thing. Although our grip on the rules is getting looser every day. But yeah, that's available on all podcast platforms. We're about 100 episodes in, half of which have got incidental music by me. So if you're bored, please do check that out. I have also just started releasing a chapter at a time. A incredibly illegal audiobook of Frank Herbert's Dune. So if you are interested in listening to that, chapter 1 is up on my SoundCloud. Just search Angus Dunnican, ANGUSDUNICAN, and that's there. And there'll be hopefully new chapters every Monday.
Excellent. And our debut performance, Chloe Masheter as Lotta Hart. She's sitting right next to me.
I was here this whole time. So I couldn't hear anyone else making their plugs, but I can see that Adventures Wanted Under Gods has already been mentioned, so we'll do that. But Adventures Wanted does other stuff as well, like this Monday the 4th, is the final episode of Eberron Terminus, which is an Eberron-based D&D game, kind of very action movie, runaway trains, crashing airships kind of vibes. And every Monday, 6 to 9 p.m. BST on twitch.tv/D&D and the Adventures Wanted Twitch. And I'm also going to quickly plug Roll Flip Draw, which is my itch or itch.io page. I don't know which one you say.
What is the address?
I think it is www.rollflipdraw.itch.io. I think it's that. At Chloe Masheter is my Twitter, and it's very evident on there. And that's where I publish small scale tabletop role playing games.
Awesome. And if you liked any of the content that you've seen tonight, obviously we're going to be back next week continuing the case Turnabout Goodbyes, but I also run a weekly quiz on this Twitch channel every Saturday at 8 p.m. We do a general knowledge one week and then a specialized quiz the next week. This week we are going to a galaxy far, far away, the much delayed, but it's coming. We're doing the specialized Star Wars quiz this Saturday, and then a week later will be general knowledge, and then the week after that we'll be talking about the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So if any of that interests you, that is Saturdays at 8 p.m. on this Twitch channel. If you like anything I produce, there are a bunch of donate links on this Twitch page. If you scroll down, PayPal, Twitch, Ko-Fi Coffee, still don't work out how to pronounce it. And also, if you liked what you've seen tonight, and this is your first time tuning in to La Théâtre de Phénix, there's also a YouTube link which will take you to a playlist which has all of the previous episodes, so you can catch up. I recommend tuning into episode 4, which includes Wendy Olbag's testimony. It is well worth the price of admission. Other than that, a big round of applause for all of our incredible actors who stayed on. We ran a little bit later than we usually do, and I appreciate their patience. And we will see you next week to continue Turnabout Goodbyes. Have a very wonderful evening. All the love in the world. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.